or choosing the wrong words, presenting it in the wrong way. But I feel like at some point it would have had to be presented because in order for the relationship to be balanced, I have to be able to talk about my needs and my desires also. And hope that he cares enough in return to do what he can to make me happy, just like I want to make him happy, you know? And but he blew up and said that he was not going to put out every night. And I said, it's not every night because, you know, I don't see him every day, not even close. I'd not even seen him since Tuesday morning, had not had a text message from him since Tuesday night. And so to me, me wanting it on Friday night is not me trying to get him to put out every day. And plus, well, and then he said, and something about that maybe he would feel up to it tonight, but he couldn't promise anything, and that he would not be guilt tripped into it. And then he stormed out of the house with no bye or anything. I texted him to ask him to please let me know that he made it home. He did not. I've seen his temper on more than one occasion. We've talked about it. I know it's there. I know there's nothing that I can do or say at this moment that's going to change his mind in any way. He and I are both very stubborn. And both of us, we have to change our own minds. And his mind, I mean, for all I know right now, I have no idea what is going on right now. And I may never know anything other than if he ghosts me, I'll know that it's over. But right now, I don't know if that's what's going to happen. I'm preparing myself mentally for that because I do know him well enough to know that is quite possibly what he will do. I don't know if he's coming back up tonight. I don't know if I'll ever see him again. I don't know if I'll ever talk to him again. It is absolutely killing me that we have had this much time together and we had all the conversations, the serious, deep conversations that we had last night. It's killing me that we had all that, and now it feels to me like it's all been thrown out the window. The rug's been yanked out from under me. Part of me is saying if he really cares for you as deeply as he seemed to care, that this wouldn't be happening. And so if he really doesn't care that much, it's better that it happened now. It's devastating now, but it would be even more devastating a month or 2 or 6 from now. But I my mind has been confused, just a mass of confusion this entire time because I wasn't looking for this. I wasn't seeking this. I didn't even think it existed. I went from no hope, absolute zero of hope, to having something that was basically for me, my version of a fairy tale is what has happened to me, been happening to me for the most part this last month. Just the whole thing in general. A person that I've known for a long time, that I've cared for a long time, who we're so well suited in so many ways, so compatible in so many ways, and our differences seem to mesh. Um, Things we, talked about just last night about uh, how I'm better at the finances and I'm fine with dealing with that part, and he is good at um, cleaning, helping me around the house, and how much his affection and everything, has made me bloom to me. To me, this was just a freaking dream come true, and I've been terrified of being swept up in it this entire time because I really, really, really don't think I can take another devastation, and particularly on this level. And how all of this has happened and come about, and now my worst fears may be realized. I have to sit here until such time as, like, if he doesn't show back up by, say, 7 o'clock tonight, I'll know that he is ghosting me. I still don't know for sure that it is completely over, although I have to assume that it is, just to protect myself what tiny bit that I possibly can. But, he knows I have surgery on Tuesday. If I haven't heard from him or seen him by then, probably, I'll know that he's done. And I do not know how I will pick up the pieces this time, and I don't want to. I didn't want to before. But he came in, he swooped into my life, and I don't mean that to sound like this is his fault, because it's not. Obviously, I was receptive. I could have said no and kept things on the stoner buddy level, and it may very well turn out to be that that's what I should have done, because I would rather have not had this experience at all, to have had my hopes so far up in the clouds, to have them come crashing down. I'd rather have just stayed in my comfortably numb hermit phase that was safer, and the pain was far enough beneath the surface that I didn't. Well, I guess I was in constant pain, but it didn't. Oh, who am I kidding? It did rule my life, but I didn't walk around every day feeling like I was in pain. I just had a dull ache. I didn't have the devastating, unbearable pain that I have right now. I talked to my mom a little bit. She said that she wished sometimes that there was a way to just erase certain things from memory, and I said, well, they made a movie about it called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And I will tell you that if that technology existed, as soon as I find out for sure that Kane is done with me, I would be going in for that service to have every one of those memories wiped from my mind so that it wouldn't hurt me anymore and that I wouldn't spend the rest of my life thinking, how did I take something that was the best thing I could have had and screw it up? Because I feel like that's what I did. And I guess I'll just end this on that note.